Alright. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to Genshin. Gotta finish Lantern right. I said I'd be back today. I'm a bit later than I thought I'd be, but, you know, that's fine. That's not what I wanted. This one. Go to quest. Hustle and bustle. Oh, we gotta wait until 12 to... Tick-tock, tick-tock. There. Oh, wait, 2 days. I'm stupid. I hate how they make us wait 2 days. It's so dumb. Like, just let me do it. It's annoying. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Tick-tock! Boo-doo-doo. Map. Oh, it's there. Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some time in Xiaoying Village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
We have everything to do today, Paimon. I didn't know I get to see Hu Tao this mission. That's cool. I like Hu Tao. Where is the crazy gravekeeper?
The mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream!
It's rare for Paimon to say that.
Fuel fruit!
Is that Navia?
Huh? Did you hear that?
Sounded...
Sunshine! Blue sky!
That's definitely Navia.
Good vibes!
Something about Blue Food and Good Vibes. Definitely Navia.
So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar.
It's Navia,
Well,
clearly.
we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Honestly, I would know that voice anywhere. I did pull for her. You and Paimon make your way up the mountains to search the source of shouting. As you can make it out, it's almonds this and cocoa paste that. Sounds delicious, that's for sure. The lively voice invigorates your steps to ascend the mountain in no time. Oh, what are you two doing not in Fontaine?
Navia, come on!
I heard Farina was be part of this event, but did she just bring all of Fontaine with her?
My dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
Navia's
It's
so
just
funny.
your lucky day.
Are you guys
Clorinde.
also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern,
Happy
right?
Lantern, right?
Happy Lantern. Auntie, and also with you.
Happy Lantern right to you, too! Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain?
They banging?
And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
I mean, no one else is that excited to
Your
yell
voice
about good
is just
vibes.
really loud.
Damn, Paimon. That was savage.
Of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps. But the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed.
Navia?
That's just what
She
mountain
just
climbers
wanted to
do,
yell?
right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
Navia's just shouting because she felt like being loud. It's hilarious.
Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top. so the locals are used to it by now.
Oh, is she asked?
So,
That's
you
sweet.
see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
At some point, okay.
Speak for yourself.
Clorend.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really.
Clorend seems like
If
she's
I ever
always
get stressed, I just go hunting.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
It's so funny.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
People? Paimon? Hunt Paimon.
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
I prefer to keep things bottled up. Fucking same. I prefer to keep things bottled up, or it'll one day turn to bile and kill me.
I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose.
I need a second. Why is the traveler such a mood? I prefer to keep things bottled up in my soul, or it'll eventually die. You know my sister's gone, right, Navia? I have depression and anxiety, Navia. I've been almost killed by like 6 different gods. Oh my god, that was so funny to me for some reason.
No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Farina climbed a mountain? Why am I saying who like I don't know who the fuck Farina is? Am I stupid? What? Why am I acting like I don't know who Farina is? The fucking Hydro Archon?
Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Chiang Village?
Why do I not know
Believe in
Farina?
your ears. It is indeed as you heard.
Why is that so surprising? She's rich!
Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
I love Farina.
We could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?"
That sounds like Farina.
So we hurried up here to check it out.
That sounds like Farina.
And what do you know? Miss
Oh.
Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
You guys didn't chase her?
That reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
Oh, she's working on a movie. And she's mad about it. Yeah, no, I love Clorend and her outfit. I can't wait till Clorend comes out. If she doesn't use her pistol as, like, her ability or something when Clorend comes out, I'm gonna be so upset. She needs to, like, use her pistol. Because I fucking love pistols, and hers looks really cool in the cutscenes. Also, was Farina just screaming about a movie script?
So, you could actually hear what she was saying?
Is everyone from
Why did
Fontaine
you say
here?
so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
Did Farina just, like,
I
bring all of
figured we could
Fontaine
come
with
check out
her?
the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well.
Farina needs a lot more stress relief.
She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have.
I mean, I
never
hope she
thought
does.
she
I
would
agree,
have
she
to
probably
end
will.
up
I just really
alone
want her
out
to.
there.
I'll be mad if she doesn't, but I hope she will. But yeah, Chevross does use her rifle. But that's a rifle, not a pistol, so I'm hoping she'll still use the pistol, so. It's hilarious to me how much more technologically advanced Fontaine is from the rest of, like, the world as we've seen it. Because even the camera, they've said, is an invention from Fontaine. So, like, the fact that Fontaine has robot guards and guns, Fontaine could take over the whole world, like, if they wanted to. Like, Farina feels like she did a really bad job as the Archon, but, like, she funded so much technology to try to stop the water from rising that accidentally fueled Fontaine's technological she accidentally made Fontaine terrifying. And I think that's hilarious.
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so
Wait!
they probably weren't together.
Wait, Nouvelette's here too? Wait, did all of Fontaine... Who's running Fontaine if Nouvelette and Farina... Well, I guess Farina doesn't run Fontaine anymore. But wait, you're in charge of the Spina, Clorinda's the head gladiator, and Nouvelette's the Udex. So who the fuck is running Fontaine if all 3 of you are here? I guess, did Risley take over everything? Or is Risley here too? Am I not gonna get to see Nouvelette? Did he already go back? I like Nouvelette, though.
Nouvelette was here too?
Why did the French invade China?
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
Why couldn't have been?
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man.
Alright, that sounds like Nouvelette.
Nouvelette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Okay, how big is Tevat supposed to be that Nouvelette could make it from Fontaine to Liwa in half a day? Well, I mean, he spent half a day here, so it didn't even take him that long. It maybe took him half a day to get here, ideally. If he took the full day off, it took him half a day to get here. So either Nouvelette can move incredibly fast, which, I mean, he is a dragon, so that doesn't shock me if he could, or the world of Tevat is a lot smaller than I was thinking in my head. Because, like, I know that it's only so big because it's a video game, and it's a game that can be played on the iPhone. So, like, I was picturing Tevat being, like, way bigger. Maybe it's not as big as I thought it was, though.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article.
That sounds like Nouvelette.
You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus
So
of
you're
this
on a date.
vacation.
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
I don't know, Farina's addicted to coffee.
It's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something.
I like that her and Ridesley always have some kind of bet going, and it's always the stupidest things. Why are her and Ridesley always betting shit? Seems like a fitting gift. Ridesley loves tea,
It
so.
was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet.
Aren't all of your bets spur of the
Ridesley gets
moment?
really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end.
Because I think he
You
just
could
likes
give him
you.
mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
Because I think he just likes you, Clorin.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business.
That's true. He is very
In
aggressive
any
with that.
case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalette even mentioned it earlier.
Buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Yes.
Sunglow
yes,
tea.
that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Like Cloud Retainer.
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
Her deadpan face is so
That reminds
funny.
me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
No, I'm always happy to see you. I love you.
Right, Hu Tao.
No, I don't care about Hu Tao. I like Navia better. I mean, I do like Hu Tao, but I like
We
Navia
heard that
better.
a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
But Navia.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
No harm done, partner! I call her partner! Yeah! I love that we call each other partner. Not looking at Chlorend artwork. Yeah, purely wholesome say-so Chlorend artwork. Purely wholesome.
That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
But
No
I
need
don't
stay
want
around,
to.
Brent. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
But I want to stay with Navia.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Chaoying Village later.
Okay, fine. I guess I won't interrupt your date.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later.
I guess I won't interrupt Navia's date. Navi and Chlorend are gonna fuck on the mountain. Wait, can I talk to Navi again? Hello.
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
That's what she said.
I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
That you do. That is very true of Chlorend. Well, time to put Navi in the party now. I didn't expect to see Navia. Time to put Navi in the party.
Count me in.
Time to put Navi in the party. Okay. Anyway, you two have fun on your date. I'm gonna go find Hu Tao, apparently. Hu Tao, where are you, little freak of nature? Where are you? Tiny exorcist. Oh, Farina! And Zhongli! Oh, the Archons are meeting! And I don't care if Farina's not the Archon anymore. I still count her as the Archon. I don't care. She will always be the Hydro Archon in my heart.
But you know what else they have with tea? That's right, dim sum!
Oh, Paimon.
Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day.
Like, I don't care if the throne of the Hydro Archon is no more and all that stuff. Farina suffered for 500 years, and honestly, given how Fontaine is, she did a pretty fucking good job running Fontaine despite her not believing in herself. So, like, I think she deserves to be Archon. She did a better job running her nation than most of the other Archons.
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks.
Oh, Paimon.
Now let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
How can you not identify Farina? She's in a top hat and bright blue. Judging by the hat, I'd say so.
Wonder what they're talking about.
Archon shit? I don't know.
Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients.
That's almost definitely what Hu Tao is doing, at least. Hopefully Zhongli's at least being nice. I mean, I know all the Archons say really nice things about Farina in their friendship chat thing, where if you ask them about Farina, I know they all said the really nice things about her, so hopefully Farina gets more friends. Farina's miserable, and I feel so bad for her.
Meropede,
Farina deserves friends.
but Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji.
Don't I always buy your
Since
food all the
Zhongli is
time?
there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame.
Yeah.
It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
I vote for Hustler Hu Tao!
Alright, no time to waste. Let's go see who's
I mean, I bet I'm right because it's Hu Tao, but Zhongli will keep things under control because it's Zhongli. Look at the ducks! Oh, Farina looks upset. That's usually her pouting face.
Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Farina.
Paimon, don't scare Farina. She has anxiety.
Oh, great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Hi, Hu Tao.
Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
I love Hu Tao's eyes.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
Zhongli speaks like a fucking thesaurus. I have keenly felt the passage of time since our last meeting.
Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli.
Yeah, I can also talk like a thesaurus.
I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler.
I'm surprised to see you too, but I love you.
But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to that, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected.
I love you, Farina.
Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
I love it. She talks like a drama kid. Farina's like one of my favorite characters in this game. I think it's Yai Nico, and then probably Farina, and then Ito, I think, and then Jean in terms of my loving them, but they're all really close. I fucking love Farina so much.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then.
I have. I love it there.
Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
Oh, he's complimenting her.
That's quite high praise.
Which you deserve. High praise you
What I mean
deserve.
to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli.
Which you deserve.
Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom.
I mean, it kind of
I
is.
stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration.
Oh,
There
Farina.
is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier.
Wow, she's... So despite Farina never having divinity or being... Well, I guess this version of Farina, because, I mean, Focalor obviously kept all the divinity, and they're the same person. They just split in half, so it's weird. But then Focalor wiped her memories. So whatever. Despite Farina not remembering her powers of being a god, or even being an Oceanid, for that matter, like, she has really good instincts that she knows Zhongli's up to something sus. Zhongli, just tell her you're the
Given
Archon!
his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine.
Aww.
Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
She has so much anxiety, dude.
No. Aya. You're no
Aya.
kind tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
I love Hu Tao. She's so funny.
Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
Oh, Farina. I don't
You may
think...
not have heard, friends, But
Farina's taking this in the wrong way.
Miss Hu Tao.
Aw, Farina.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Oh, God.
Yup.
Hu Tao, don't bully Farina. Did you hear that, Paimon?
Hey, you bitch.
I love fucking with Paimon.
Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What the fuck?
What's this?
That's where you store your money, is your shoe?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
It was Paimon's idea. I'm just gonna throw Paimon under the bus.
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
Because you always do that, all the time, Hu Tao.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
That Zhongli was being a tour guide.
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
Well, yes, you never left
If that's
Fontaine,
the case,
Farina.
then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Damn it, does that mean I don't get
That's
money?
right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
You see? Paimon was right too.
Alright, fine, I guess the bet's null and void then.
Right. There can't be a winner or a loser.
Fine, keep your secret stash then. Keep your fucking secret. Keep your fucking secrets. No, I'll be upset.
You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl.
That's sweet. I guess.
As for the third bowl,
We'll split it, I guess.
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
Fucking Hu Tao. Zhongli was also the bet, though. We would need 4 bowls. Whatever, let's all go get food.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all.
What does that mean?
oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question.
Hu Tao, what does that mean?
Something happened recently, Farina?
What doesn't happen to Farina? Farina's,
What do you mean?
Farina's life is non-stop events.
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral.
Are you asking her if she's dying?
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no.
Farina.
Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest.
Paimon, she doesn't have any family! Focalor made her! Well, technically Focalor was an Oceanid, and then Focalor split herself in half. So, like, Focalor... Farina's weird, man. Farina's like her own mom. Farina doesn't have any family. The closest thing she has to family is Nouvelette. And he's immortal, I think.
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral.
Is it for a
parlor and all-
movie?
Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Do you need, like, a coffin for a movie?
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral?
That's true. She do got a point.
Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film.
I was right, I'm a genius.
Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular.
That's hilarious.
In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now.
Farina!
Anyway, that's not the point.
Farina has so much anxiety.
Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage. I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
You might even call it a breath of fresh air.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
I'm glad she's getting back into acting, though.
Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Liu.
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Of 2 Archons.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Man?
Oh? Who was it?
It's someone you know. Wanna
Oh, it was
take a guess?
Nouvellette.
What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Because Navi and Clarent helped me
Very
cheat, kinda.
impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
I love that Farina's confused. Yeah, I'm gonna say Navi and Clarent helped me cheat, Farina. I'm not actually psychic. Although it would be funny to convince Farina that I'm psychic. You tell everyone about your encounter with Navi and Clarent at the top of the mountain. One look at the pitiful expression on Farina's face is enough to convince you to leave that part out about the shouting. Poor Farina.
Paimon never thought Nouvellette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked.
That's fair.
This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
For him, though, swimming would probably be the fastest route. Well, yeah, if he turns back into his dragon form, especially.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu-Tao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of
A
direction.
guide of the afterlife.
But speaking of your friend,
What about him?
he doesn't get out much, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
Yeah, he has real bad resting bitch
All
face.
in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he's the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Yeah.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
Yeah.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Yeah, he always looks like that. That's normal
Is
for him.
that so?
Yeah, Zhangli, it's probably best you don't meet. Probably best you two don't meet. He doesn't like Archons.
Unfortunately, no.
No, probably
At the
fortunately.
time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Yeah, if he wasn't the Archon.
Is that
His
so?
face! Zhongli's like, yeah! Judging by how Zhongli is acting and taking into consideration Nouvellette's true identity. Could Zhongli have been avoiding him on purpose? Yeah, probably for the best, Zhongli. Probably a good choice. Because I don't think Liwa would survive if you two got into a fight. If the Earth Dragon and the fucking Sea Dragon got into a fight. It is what it is.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. He's got more friends than he knows what to do with.
I have a certain charmer about me. Yeah, maybe if I'm there, I could convince them not to kill each other.
Well, that's certainly true.
Farina, you're never leaving my party. Ever. I love you.
Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Nouvellette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time.
Shouldn't you tell him
Even
that?
clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right?
Shouldn't you tell him that?
If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
That's hilarious.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
Yeah, the nation of Fontaine. He's the fair and impartial Udex of Fontaine, head of the highest court in the land. Otherwise known as the demon who controls all the paperwork.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right.
The dragon of
Right,
paperwork.
friends. A leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize.
I'd say he's a pretty damn good leader.
Seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old.
Wait, he is?
You're quite right, Miss Hutao.
Hey, here's Navi and Claren. They caught up. Nice.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina, those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Claran.
I love Navia. I'm so happy Navia and Farina are here. I could not be happier.
We're chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
I'm so happy.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite.
That's Claren for you.
No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
Everyone circles around you and begins to introduce themselves. Hu Tao's eyes light up when she hears about Claren's profession. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But a quick explanation from Farina and Navia seems to dispel her more misguided ideas. Oh my god, Hu Tao! Oh, Hu Tao's something else.
It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina,
Oh, yes?
when are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary.
Aw, she's so awkward.
I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
Aww.
I didn't mean it that way.
Farina.
It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
Yeah, Claren!
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
I love you too for being nice to Farina.
Just like in those ghost stories.
Hu Tao! Don't remind her of the ghost stories!
Converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your
She's
eyes.
gonna scare Farina into going with them?
If you take a closer look, there may be something you missed out. A candle flickers to and fro.
Hu
There's
Tao!
no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery...
Stop terrorizing my girl, Hu Tao! Oh my god. Hu Tao, she has enough anxiety.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you?
She's the Hydro Archon.
Then
How
you
does
must
Hu Tao
have
not
also been
know?
a leader at some point.
Yes, the Hydro Archon.
Well, that's, all in the past now.
Aw, Farina.
Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
Aw, Farina.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Xiaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
I'm very surprised that it's not like global common knowledge that Farina is the Hydro Archon. Like, in what she looks like. Like, everyone seems to know that the Raiden Shogun is the leader of Inazuma. And she barely leaves her house. Like, Farina was a fairly well public face when she was the Archon. She went to almost every trial. She was in movies and plays. Like, I would figure Farina's face would be well known across the whole world.
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Aww.
So it's basically a tea party.
Farina loves those.
Great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious. Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Farina's love of tea parties.
Wait, didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast. Chlorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So, all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sigewin.
Aw, that's
Chlorand
sweet.
isn't much of a shopaholic.
That doesn't shock
Well,
me at all.
one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird.
Farina.
Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that.
She's so cute. I
They
love her.
should all be things I can use. I think.
So you fell for a few marketing traps then.
Now Paimon's even more confused.
I love Farina.
If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
I mean, maybe. Those are useful.
Oh, actually.
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
He carried all your shit home?
Wait, what?
What a good guy.
Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
Oh my god, the dragon joke, Paimon, really?
And that's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon.
Oh my god.
Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
Oh my god.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Meripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, even Chlorand was happy to take him up on
I
his
love
offer.
Neuvillette so much.
If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Is that duck floating?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought.
He's actually super nice.
If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him.
Damn, shots fired.
Zhongli?
Fucking shots fired, Hu Tao!
Indeed.
Why did I just witness a murder?
Corinne said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette.
Why did I just witness...
But we don't know exactly when he'll show up.
Why did I just witness Hu Tao kill Zhongli?
Oh, that reminds me. A new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli, you know you can come to me. I'm all ears.
Does the director have any concerns?
It just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied today, and much less talkative than usual. He barely said anything other than, "Is that so?" and "Indeed." If you ask
Indeed.
me, I'd say you're having a midlife,
Midlife crisis!
You're getting to be around that age after all.
Is that so?
Ugh.
I jest. Given its distance from the city, Chaoying Village enjoys a much slower pace of life. Surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for inactivity.
Oh my god.
I apologize for making you worry.
Oh my god, it's...
I see. What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too? Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
Indeed.
Oh my god. Hu Tao just roasting Zhongli repeatedly today is so funny.
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
Oh my god. What about you three dorks? I love you. I love all three of you.
Everyone, make sure that you've got all your belongings with you before we leave. If there's any souvenirs anyone still wants to buy, the time is now.
Reliable as ever, Miss President.
What is that supposed to mean?
Chlorand is right, though. You really are reliable.
It's not what she's saying, it's the way she's saying it.
I will say, but I never thought you'd be so easygoing outside of work, Chlorand.
Aww.
The tone of voice you use when you're working doesn't exactly make you seem like the type who enjoys interacting with people.
Well, I try to keep my professional and private life separate. That includes my behavior.
You take care now, Traveler. Paimon.
Don't worry, your partner's very strong.
Ah, trying to act cool now, are we? Well, I guess it's not an act for you. is it?
You are indeed quite strong.
I,
It's been great talking to you all. I'm really glad I decided to come to Chaoying Village. Maybe we could go on another trip together sometime?
aww. That's so cute! Farina's making friends! I'm so happy! This is the best event ever! I got to watch Zhongli get called old and roasted by Hu Tao, and then I got to see Farina be happy. This is the best event ever. Now I get to go see Nouvellette, apparently. Why is there not a fucking teleporter? God damn it. I forget, can I teleport to this? I think I can. Damn it. Alright, well, I guess I'm in for a little jog. I want to see Nouvellette, too. I also love Fontaine. It's so pretty. Maybe it's because I'm French. It's like some old French instinct. Granted, I'm French-Canadian, so, like, not real French, but, like, maybe it's just some old instinct that I fucking love it here. I think this might be, like, my favorite nation so far. I think I like Mondstadt the best because it doesn't really have that many puzzles and it's very simple, and I don't like puzzles. But I really like Fontaine. I like Fontaine a lot. Nouvellette! Hey, there he is. There's the dragon boy. Nouvellette, half a day is not a vacation, homie. Nouvellette.
Look, it's Nouvellette. We lucked out.
Hi, buddy. Hello, dragon boy.
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last
Do
meet.
you travel in dragon form or
Few
not?
people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Nouvellette?
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day.
Oh,
I
Nouvellette.
am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Bruh.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal.
I was
on
referring
any
to my
given day.
lifespan.
Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village.
Yeah, I talked to your wife.
I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Clorant. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
Risley's funny.
I was just passing through.
The fucking
It was
sass.
merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh my god.
Why? What happened?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Oh my god. He's just like Cloud Retainer.
That explains it then.
Him and Cloud Retainer both suck with money.
So go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
It's hilarious.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
What?
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
What the fuck?
A legal codex, huh?
I am.
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this.
That's true.
The law was no different.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to...
Oh my god, he took a pottery class and he made a legal
I
codex.
joked with Claran some time ago about gifting you a legal codex.
That's so funny.
Here you go.
He took a fucking pottery class while on vacation and made a codex.
So that's what this is about.
That's great.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to...
A reasonable attempt to join in the banner.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. A gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Oh my god, please.
Surely there's no need for... such
No,
a
please, Risley,
grand
please
gesture.
do it.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom.
That's fair, he doesn't, but please put it out in the main... put it above the fucking
A
cafeteria.
storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in Chaoying Village.
That's hilarious.
Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water. The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere. Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, like, you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time.
Bereft of time!
Fine.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once.
It's great. I love this. I love this
Refreshing.
event.
My spontaneous
Refreshing.
acting seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted, but now I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
Oh my god. It's the fucking Nessie ladle from the internet that he made in his I love this game.
That's a ladle?
I love this game.
I thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
That was indeed one of my inspirations.
I can't. This is so great. The color really matches your style.
Really? You like it?
I love it so much,
To tell you
Nouvelette.
the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite...
Oh, I
unequipped to
love
give you the
Nouvelette
welcome
so
you deserve.
much.
Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
Oh my god, can I really keep it, please?
That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
Oh my god, thank you so much. I am so happy.
You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
He gave it to me. I love this. He passed on the advice to do on vacation.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose I understand her point.
Yeah, do what
My
Farina says.
proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
I could have told you that! Oh my god. I get to keep the ladle. A soup ladle! Ladle of leisurely sea beast. I'm so fucking happy.
Lantern Rite marks the start of the new year in Liyue. In the spirit of the season, then, I wish you a year of success as vast and endless as the open ocean.
Oh my god, they're so funny. I love all of them so much. It's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Well, I guess that finishes Lantern Rite then, doesn't it? I guess I'm done. Yeah, I guess Lantern Rite's over. Well, that was fun. It's so funny. I love this game. That was great. I love Lantern Rite. That was fantastic. I'm sad it's over. Oh wait, no, it's not over. Go to Chingy Village. Oh, okay, it's not over. Okay, good. That felt like a weird way to end it. Okay. Where am I going? God, Liyue's so big now. Liyue is like so big. I laughed. I've never laughed so hard. That was so funny. Fucking Nouvelette taking a pottery class while he's on vacation, and then... Youngsters, over here! Grandpa! Finally, you're here! Is something the matter? Oh, are you young master? You, young master, are you the son of the Feiyud Commerce Guild? I am but a humble servant. Beside me is the real. Yeah, right! Don't listen to his jokes, old man. Oh my, so you aren't the Commerce Guild's young master. My apologies. I was considering your wondrously fashionable attire and your flying companion, your conduit too, so unlike that I assumed that you must have contact in Niwa Harbor to discuss with. I guess this is a part of Lantern. I guess Lantern Rite did end just with that Nouvelette thing. I guess it's just a side quest I must have picked up. Lou, I am ashamed. Lou, I am surnamed. I can't fucking read today. Lou, I am surnamed, and all in this village call me Grandpa Lou. Sigh, apologies. I must. Apologize, I must. Why does he talk like fucking Yoda? Apologize, I must. Recent years have not been kind. I have not even the tea to treat you to as guests. Sigh, the Adepti will certainly not be satisfied with the tea ceremony this year. Hey, Grandpa Lou? There's stuff right there next to your tea leaves. Quality is far too lacking. How could I possibly serve such things to my guests? Speaking honestly, we are waiting for someone from Feiyud Commerce Guild, for we all must discuss the tea leaf problem. They are our biggest customers, after all. The crux of the matter is that this batch of tea is simply unsatisfactory, whether it be in terms of taste or quantity. This is an open secret among tea merchants. Old Lou, the village chief, has decided that no tea may be sold until the quality problem is solved. I have heard tell a young master of the common skills is exceptionally smart and skilled. If he has caught wind that this year's tea harvest was lacking in both quality and quantity, I thought he would come in person, if not send someone here, so I wait. Anyway, the problem with the tea leaves, I believe, lies in the soil. Problem with the soil? Indeed, I've lived my whole life and worked with tea since I was but a wee lad, and I cannot notice problems that others may miss. As I see it, and many Adeptus Fuji blessed us, it must be an imbalance in the soil and the water. Adeptus Fujin? Oh, so you've also heard the tale. That's quite rare, even among locals, few remember. I met her. She's weird. Many, many years ago, Changyong village was nothing but a barren hill. Terrifying demons dwelt there, and it was all thanks to Adeptus Fujin that the demons were defeated, and the tea trees were planted. Wait, tea comes from trees? I know nothing about tea, apparently. I thought tea was like a fucking herb. Were planted, allowing our ancestors to come live here. But if it's really a problem with the water and soil, then I don't know what can be done about it. Oh, so you do, so does this mean you believe me, young master? Yes, I believe you. Is that so? Then that makes things easy. Come, I'll bring the tea leaf samples. Let's go have a talk with old Lou. Something wrong, Grandpa Lou? Young master and young lady, if it's too much trouble, could you pretend you are from the Feiyun Commerce Guild when we are meeting with old Lao? Village Chief Lao is a good person, but how do I put this? He puts more trust in machines, cultivating technique, fertilizers, and things like that. I mentioned an imbalance in the soil and waters before, and we parted on bad terms. But if it was the young master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I can give it a try. Doesn't seem like a good plan to Paimon. Now, we know him, it's fine. He won't care if we pretend to be him. Hey, don't worry. Even if he sees through it, it's nobody's idea but mine. None of the blame shall fall on you. Let's go. Okay. That being said, though, I think I'm going to stop for today, because that's an hour, and that finishes up Lantern Rite, so I do have some other shit to do this weekend, because I have to go to work on Monday, unfortunately, and I spent a lot of this weekend streaming. Well, I spent a lot of this weekend streaming and arguing with my internet, because I was having fucking internet issues. So, I'm going to stop there. So, thank you guys for coming out, as always. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, chat!